What's the story of someone who went from being unnoticed to becoming a key part of your community? You know how in every friend group, there's always that one person who just blends in? That was Sarah in our college crew. She'd sit in the back of our organic chemistry lectures, taking notes in this tiny handwriting, never really speaking up unless someone asked her a direct question. I remember this one Thursday night. We were all cramming for our midterm, and I was completely lost. The professor might as well have been speaking ancient Greek. Out of desperation, I turned to Sarah and asked if she understood this one concept about reaction mechanisms. She looked up from her notes, hesitated for a second, then started explaining it. But here's the thing. The way she broke it down, using this analogy about puzzle pieces fitting together, suddenly it just clicked, like someone had turned on a light in a dark room. Word got around. The next week, 2 more people asked if they could study with her. Then 5. Then 10. Before we knew it, Sarah wasn't just helping a few friends. She was running these study sessions 3 times a week in the library's group room. But watch this. She never changed. Still that same quiet person, still taking those meticulous notes. The difference was, now when she walked into a room, people's faces would light up. Sarah's here. We're actually going to understand this stuff. I watched her go from someone who barely spoke in class to someone who had professors recommending struggling students to her sessions. Not because she suddenly became outgoing or charismatic, but because she found her way to help people quietly, consistently. The moment that really stuck with me, it was during our final exam week. This guy who'd been failing all semester came up to her with tears in his eyes, thanking her because he just passed his first test. Sarah just smiled that small smile of hers and said, "You did the work. I just helped you see what you already knew." Looking back now, years later, I realized Sarah taught me something important. You don't have to be the loudest person in the room to make the biggest impact. Sometimes, the most powerful transformations happen when you simply share what you know in your own quiet way and let that be enough. That shy girl from the back of the classroom, she ended up getting a full scholarship to grad school, not for her grades, though they were excellent, but for her peer tutoring program that helped over 200 students pass organic chemistry. And you know what? She still takes notes in that same tiny handwriting.